I had some dreams I like to share with you, and I think they're really significant and pertaining to the rapture. And so I'd like to share them. On the 26th, I had a dream pertaining to the man I loved for several years who gone to be with the Lord a couple years ago. I had not dreamed of him, and I saw him come through the door. He was in a military coat, which he was in service when he was young in the 80s. And he had on military pants and military boots with a backpack with a sleeping bag on it. And he come out the door with a t-shirt on, with his coat opened up. And he goes, "I love you, gotta go. Give me a kiss." And he kissed me really quick. And he didn't look back. He walked across a 2-lane road, went across the street, was standing before a park, and come by a bus. He got on the bus and he left. He was here and gone, just like the rapture, here and gone. He was in military attire, so he was going to serve our country in my dream, and going to war, I guess. And so it says there's wars and rumors of wars. You know, we're waiting to come of Jesus. We're have our name down in the book of life. We're getting ready to go up any minute, any hour, any day, waiting. And in my dream, this thing changed, that I was at a restaurant outside the door by the newspaper stand, and a waitress in a really tight skirted dress and a blouse tucked in. And I can't mention the restaurant to which she worked, but she had been in that service for that industry for like 25, 30 years. And, oh, there's a cutie in there. I hope I get a kiss from him. Really quick to, not be right with God. He just came through the door and was going to get something to eat along the way. And she going to get a paper, I guess. And I'm standing at the newspaper stand thinking she's not right with God. Why is she longing and looking forward to getting a kiss from some man she don't even know? Well, we're supposed to be awaiting the coming of God. Our body's a temple for the Spirit. What are you doing with your body that belongs to the Lord? Are you right in your heart, mind, body, and soul? Get right with God. It's not about, just because we can, don't mean that we should. So said my mother unto me. Right, Carla? I say, right, Mommy. And so, since we're one with the Spirit's one with us, we're following the ways of righteousness. We're, through faith to be saved. Getting our name down in that book of life that we may have life eternal, to go up to be with the Lord. Saved by grace, by the only Holy One come down from heaven unto us. Last night I had a dream that there was a very sick person in the house. And the house was huge. And they were only using 2 rooms of the whole house. And the house was in the dark. And the person was doing, handling affairs of strangers in the house. People using keys, helping themselves in the house, buy them anything keys, acting like they're, fixing something and they don't have no permission to be there, trying to, get some money in when there's, no work, and children arguing and misbehaving and being disrespectful in a small space, and someone in the, house is not well, very ill. People that are having, improper contact with, 2 of the same. And people looking to get married that's not right, that really don't know each other, don't really love each other, just making it convenient for them so they can have a place for them and their kids to stay. So what belongs to somebody else can be theirs. Okay, the marriage that we're longing to be with is the marriage of God. The marriage that we're longing to be with is the bride with the groom. Jesus, the soon coming Yeshua Mashiach, the Lord of Lords and the King of Kings will come and take his church up to be in his presence. And we're awaiting with anticipation. He loves us. He wants you to come love him now. We're not, we're in the world, not of the world. Don't get married unrighteously. Stay in righteousness. Don't, in my dream, I was making godly decisions and doing a lot of praying, removing the ungodliness from my home, praying, doing the right thing for the person that was sick, taking very good care of all the people, seeing that they were, provided for, if they had food, and if, showing the ungodly ones the door. Hopefully they'll get right with God. People was in the home that didn't live there, that was taking advantage of a situation. Don't get taken advantage of. Make sure you pray about things before you, agree to things. And make sure that, Jesus is listening. Jesus is hearing. Don't let it be like a storm in your house. Get the kids under control. It says, bring the children up in the way that they should go. We'll be in our word daily. Getting our name down that book of life that we may have life eternal. Follow in the ways of righteousness. Loving Jesus. And Jesus loving us. And so we're awaiting the Lord. He's awaiting you. Would you give your heart to Jesus now? Till the next occurrence, till the next vision, or till the next dream. Love Jesus. He is the way.